Thursday drama inside the Wake Up Call on X104.3.
Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Buenos dias. What's the other language there? That was English. Buenos dias is Spanish. Bonjour, le français, Manin dialect. You know, I would really love to learn Garifuna. I will learn to speak Garifuna.
What is Garifuna?
Garifuna is we.
Right, so we don't know.
No. Garifuna language is different to dialect in English. It's totally different. It's like Spanish and English.
All right. Good morning, anyways.
Good morning.
To everyone who's listening to me.
Yeah. That's DJ
everyone
Lano.
within the sound of my voice, according to Mr. Jones from grammar school. I'm pretty sure I used to hear it over high school too.
No,
Really?
we never used to pay attention to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, who was it?
That's a lie.
I don't even remember who was the principal of grammar school during my time at GHS.
It was Mrs. Leacock. It was Brown, and then Jones.
Brown and then Jones. Maybe Jones. But then, I wasn't really paying attention to y'all. So I was like,
Yeah,
those
right.
guys,
Yeah.
They pass through these human beings every day. Ugh.
Every high school girl had a grammar school thing eventually at one point.
When you say thing, you mean fling?
Yes.
That's not true.
Is that a lie? You take too long to answer that.
I had to think about it. That's not true.
Because it's a lie. If it didn't happen, then
No, that's not true. Remember as well, right? There were St. Martin boys, and there were other guys. But in any event,
St.
right?
Martin boys couldn't come around grammar school, man, at that time.
St. Martin boys and grammar school men. Wow. Anyways, but at that time, right? We were studying our books. We weren't studying boys. Nobody had time for boys. In my day.
Ha.
I'm serious.
In your day.
In my day. My group of friends.
We are the
didn't
same
have
age.
time.
I know we asked if it's your day. I'm going to tell you we are the same age.
Okay, my group of friends, we didn't have time for boys. We were like, books, all the time, 24/7. That's how we were. Who had time for boys? When we have like CXC to pay attention to and we want to come first, second, and third in the class, what's wrong with you?
Did you come first, second, and third?
You don't study that. You don't worry about that. Okay? I was there.
All right.
I did well. I did well enough.
So you never had a little thing for grammar school, man?
No. Because one, you need to rephrase that. You guys weren't men, you were boys.
Okay, you didn't have a thing for grammar school, boy?
No. No. Not a single one.
I finished my conversation here.
Yeah.
Okay, move on, please.
You need to because, yeah.
You know what I just realized though?
What is that?
Our clothes.
Our who?
Clothes.
When?
Watch.
No, wait, no, man. On the live, good morning to you at Extreme 104 SVG on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Fix yourself over there, my brother. Fix yourself. Make sure you're thinking good and what's not. All right, if you want to hit us up, 430-1043. All right, if you want to call us, 457-1043. The first thing in the morning, we say good morning. If you're listening via the airwaves, 88.5, 104.3, www.x104fm.com. If you're listening online, your favorite app, your favorite website. Morning, and welcome. It's a wake-up call. We go up until the 10 o'clock hour because it's Thursday. All right, if you're just joining and you're not too familiar with the timing and so on, that's when we end. All right?
Like me. I'm still not familiar with it.
You will get there. You will get there, my brother.
I'm nowhere close to figuring out this here.
Come on, man. Come on. You'll get there.
Well, I'll get eventually. Yeah, eventually. Soon.
You don't have a choice. All right. So, and of course, DJ Lano and yours truly, Crystal, we're going to be taking care of you this morning. No. Right? Did I say good morning to the people in the region? Good morning to the folks in the region. The entire country. I'm trying to remember if I said that. Right? Good morning to the folks who are in the... Right. US, UK, Canada, Asia, Africa. If you want to be specific, you hit us up and let us know. Good morning to you and welcome. Am I forgetting anybody? No? I don't think so. How could I forget the people in the outer world? Good morning to you. Extraterrestrial.
Celestial.
E.T. That was a nice movie though. E.T. With a little red finger. E.T.
It was red?
It wasn't red. It used to light up red. E.T. E.T. Finger never used to light a bread?
No, I don't think it was red. Was it?
I'm sure it was red.
I don't think it was.
That little green monster. It was green, right?
Yes, but we know about Men in Black. We don't know about E.T.
Men in Black with the pen. And they just go, peep. You forget everything. You know, I would love to have that device right now. So we can, like, whenever we get out of the COVID-19 pandemic, we could just use that pen and go, boop.
Flash everybody.
Yeah. We have forgotten everything about the COVID-19 pandemic, although that may not be a very good thing. But anyways, a lot of people want to forget about it right now. Speaking of which, Bill Gates seems to be making quite a stir, right? And it seems like every time his mouth opens and he says something concerning the pandemic or Omicron or health, people tend to believe in conspiracy theory more and more. Now, two of the latest things that he said, right? He said concerning Omicron that, come on, man, we could be entering the worst part of the pandemic. So that's one. And another thing that he said that's been trending is that, well, he's canceled his holiday plans and so on due to the Omicron. But he believes that the wave will be over by March. Now, conspiracy theorists will say, well, they're just conditioning people.
For what exactly?
Conditioning,
Not
like
spin?
no. It's not a not spend.
Oh, you mean the
It's
the
like
fair
they
factor?
already know that this is what conspiracy theorists will say. They already know when it's going to end, so they're just kind of easing that information into the population, into the entire global population to be like,
You'll be like,
you know,
Omicron coming.
yeah,
But it's nothing
Omicron,
but there's nothing but it's something.
yeah, you know,
Probably
like
March it end.
yeah,
Maybe not.
yeah, because it's more contagious, so it's gonna pass through the populations even faster, which means that it's going to end even faster.
So after Omicron is what?
Partying. After Omicron is gonna end.
Oh, the pandemic is going to end.
Yeah.
Are the Omicron part of the pandemic?
Well,
is
this
it
is the
end?
third wave. The Omicron is the third wave. So I hope it ends after that because this is much. This is a bit much. But we will see. And in the beginning of the pandemic, right? Well, actually, the beginning of the vaccine drive, quite a number of people were making reference to something that Bill Gates said back in the day about population control.
Yes. I
Yeah,
remember that.
and the conspiracy theory behind that, and all them kind of things there.
So you don't think it was population control?
I don't think no. I don't think it was something that was done on purpose. These things happen. They've happened back in the day. I mean, were we so
So how were they? How did they come about then?
come about what with conspiracy
No,
or
the COVID.
I mean, how they come?
How was COVID? How did COVID came about?
I don't know. It's just something that happens. Coronaviruses have been about for a number of years. If you actually check on beginning of the pandemic, this is what came out, right? People thought that they were preparing for COVID-19 beforehand, and that COVID was the first coronavirus point blank. But they've been about
No,
because
it was
if
strange.
you
Yeah, common cold and stuff like that.
right. So if you check, and this was very popular at the beginning of the pandemic. If you check like the Lysol can,
Yeah, protects against COVID.
coronavirus,
Yeah.
coronaviruses, which means that coronaviruses were there before, just that people didn't really pay attention.
I don't read.
That too. I mean, if it's not affecting you, why are you gonna read about it? So that's one. That's one. I want to say a special welcome home to all of the foreigners. Welcome home.
Returning Vinces.
Returning nationals.
Right.
Welcome back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I hope that you enjoy your time here.
Oh, they will.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy your time here. And you try to, I don't know what to say. Because the place is so crowded right now,
It is.
and because of the restrictions, well, the protocols are not as strict as before.
Yeah, everybody
So
outside
everybody outside.
and about.
So
And around.
I would just encourage everybody to remain masked up because you never know. You never know what can and will happen. All right. So it's better to be prepared than to say sorry in the end. All right. Still in a pandemic. Still got to do what we got to do regardless. Okay. Now, something else that's been making the rounds, and this is actually really nice. So, Megan Thee Stallion, and I mentioned it before, Megan Thee Stallion graduated with her health administration degree, right? Very recently. And I read that a lot of dropouts from that same university actually re-registered
Because of her.
since she graduated. Positive influence, use
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's really good. I mean, some people drop out for finances. Some people drop out because they get bored or they don't see the value in it anymore. So it's really nice that even though people may not like how she dresses or what she sings, at least she's been able to positively influence a group of dropouts from college or university to
To
pick
go-
back up their
yeah.
degree and to push forward and finish it. That is super cool.
It is.
Big up yourself. You see, that's why we need like these sort of influences and sort of like people out there just showing women how to show off their breasts and cock off their bottom all the time.
But-
You gotta encourage them to do a little bit more to advance themselves and to improve themselves.
Okay.
You know? This goes for the men too. Encourage the young men to do better for themselves, whether it's through academic education, whether it's trade, anything that's positive that can help that individual to improve themselves. But then again,
I think most well, I speak in locally. I think most Vinci men are more hands-on than degree. If I understand, I don't know. I'm
oh,
not sure.
academic,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
more
hands-on
trades
type.
than
Yeah, trades and
as
stuff.
an artist, as an influencers.
And just anything like carpentry, you know,
Oh.
them little stuff. They more
Be more hands-on.
more hands-on.
Oh, okay, well, use that.
And they have plenty talented Vincies down here.
Yeah,
So
super talented, underrated
yeah,
people who
very,
go
very
unnoticed.
underrated.
Yeah, people who go unnoticed as well. I mean, but some people like to be under the radar though. Some people like that. Big up yourselves, all right? If you're a carpenter, you're a mechanic, you're a plumber, electrician, whatever it is you're doing, make sure you do it to the best of your ability, all right? And here's something to think about. If you were asked, right, if you could do one thing, just to think about, you don't have to answer right now, right? If you could do one thing for the rest of your life and not be paid for it, what would it be? You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer. Just think about that. All right? Food for thought. Something else that's been making the rounds, and this is actually quite sad. You do remember that video that was circulating social media, was it about a week or two ago? My brain a little.
Wait, what?
With the boat that was
Oh,
found
yeah, that was
between
last week.
Carriacou. It was last week?
Yeah.
Right. With 7
Yeah, that was last week.
corpses on it, right? Now, coming out of Grenada, the bodies in the boat believed to be human trafficking gone wrong. And from time to time, we talk about, we just touch on it very briefly, the fact that human trafficking is real and it happens right in our doorsteps. Like, I mean, it was right there. The police in Grenada believe that it was human trafficking, right? The Commissioner of Police for Grenada says preliminary findings suggest that the 7 bodies found drifting in a boat in the vicinity of Carriacou may be a case of human trafficking gone horribly wrong.
Wow.
Now, they had a media conference yesterday and they provided some updates. The Commissioner of Police said that the 7 corpses from the vessel, all male,
Okay.
were 2 believed to be teenagers. And I know that there were talks about 2 children.
Yeah.
So 2 teenagers, 2 believed to be teenagers. The vessel and its remains have been secured and they're currently ongoing investigations into that. All right. He also said that to date, from the preliminary digital forensic analysis that has occurred with devices and so on, the police force is led to believe that the incident, well, may have been associated with either human trafficking or human smuggling. So, like, you just kidnap people,
But-
men.
Okay, but so where did the boat?
Where is it going?
Yeah.
Where is it coming from?
No, well,
Nobody knows yet.
That mean it had to be more than one boat at least. So was there were more people?
Suppose like a boat. sank. Another one
Right.
sank.
So it was more people, and
They
some
just-
go overboard
I don't even know.
and drown and that kind of stuff.
That's really sad, though.
Yeah.
I mean, so many possibilities or so many things could be circling in your mind now that they say that they believe that it was a case of human trafficking gone totally wrong. How did they get the individuals on the boat in the first place?
Yeah, where did the boat come from?
Where did the boat come from? Where were
was
they
it
heading?
going? Exactly.
Were there more people on board? How is it that the boat was just there? Because it looked like it was stationary.
I don't remember the boat having any engines, so
No,
they probably drift from somewhere.
maybe they. But then, where are the oars?
Probably was being towed.
Towed by who? I mean, just on the back there? I mean, so many questions. Was it like, okay, so it was a form of, so perhaps it was a form of human trafficking. Could it be human trafficking and pirates at the same time? Maybe that is gone horribly wrong. Maybe that is the gone horribly wrong part.
And I would rule out pirates because I don't think, you know what?
I wouldn't
No,
rule it
yeah,
out.
I
I
rule it
wouldn't
out. No,
rule it out
I
at
just-
all.
I just remember something.
I wouldn't rule it out at all. Let's take a call really quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Happy Christmas Eve.
Thank you, sir.
Some years ago, I bought a trip to Tobago, and it was traced back to Africa. And that thought come to my head, because if you drop a bottle in Africa, the trade off the coast of Africa, East Africa, the trade wind would drift that to the Caribbean. So, and that is a very fascinating fact, and that's why the Moors who was on Christopher Columbus' ship tell he the world was the fact that if you go west, you could end up and reach east, because Africans was trading between us in the Caribbean and Africa back in the day. So it could be anything, and that's a very valid point. It's not an engine on the boat. What if pirates meet them man from the water and take the engine and take the gas and take everything and just leave them for drift? Because when you're out there on the water, anything goes on. Pirates at the Caribbean 2021 version. It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy to
it was.
think about. All right, same to you, man. Thank you very much. This is not the first time that this has actually happened. Early in the year, I think there were 2 other incidences of finding bodies in the boat. So, boy.
I wonder if we still have piracy going on.
Yes.
No, not in our waters. Remember they had the whole thing with Captain
Jack Sparrow.
No.
Oh.
Not Jack Sparrow. The
That's the only captain I know.
it was a Phillips. The one with the Somalis now.
I don't know.
Yes, it was a
was a big
race.
thing?
Yes.
Where was I? I don't remember that. I don't
Off
remember
the coast
that.
of Somali.
Oh, the coast of Somalia. Well, duh. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah.
But
I'll try to
mean,
remember it when I get it.
right here in the Caribbean, and you can joke about Pirates of the Caribbean all you want, but I think that those things still happen today. I think so.
Probably.
I'm led to believe that. I don't know. Maybe I think it's just the universe giving me that sort of vibe right now.
Yeah,
It does happen.
But Jack Sparrow need
No
to come
proof
down
what?
here and
Jack Sparrow.
do another Pirates of the Caribbean before.
Or what would that be, like number 8? Pirates of the Caribbean 8?
Final Fantasy, Final Soldier, something.
Pirates of the Caribbean was a really nice movie. Well,
Yeah,
really nice.
It was.
So the
Yeah,
movies.
the sequels was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. Are we still preserving the? Is it on Warlabu? Warlabu?
Yeah, Wallaby.
Down there still looking like Pirates of the Caribbean set,
it-
or I've not gone. I've never gone actually. I really
That's
should.
your fault, actually.
I know it is my fault. Y'all hear me blame anybody else?
No, I just
It is my
It's
fault.
your fault because I tell you let me go, and yeah. But yeah, I feel
Whatever.
it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Remains of it, anyways.
Okay. You see, Captain Phillips.
Right.
Captain Phillips, right? Big up to Jimmy. Jimmy, like always, he always has our back. Everything that we forget, there's Jimmy. Thank you so much. But I feel like I just expected a little bit more
From it.
in terms of like preservation of this site. I've heard from time to time that there are times when it's not so and other times it's okay. But I just thought it would have been a grander location or bigger preservation. But I would have to go down there and look at it
Maybe
myself.
you mean more attention they need to give it.
a little bit more attention. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I will have to go down there. Has anybody ever gone? Have you ever gone down to the Pirates of the Caribbean
The last time.
set?
the
How
last
does it
time
look
I
now?
went inside. It was 2018.
2018. That's a long time.
No. It was 2016.
That's even longer.
Yeah.
That's not better.
No, I was still walking by
Oh, you were somewhere else. You weren't
Yeah.
here yet. Okay, cool.
It's not a radio decision. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. We'll leave that there. I mean, we're in the present day, so
Right.
yeah. All right. So let's say good morning. Let's say good morning to a couple folks who have joined us on the Facebook Live. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at the time. Good morning to Harry from Grenada. He is morning, Harry. Big up yourself there. Good morning to Joshua. All right. I see he says something there. I cannot read it, but let me show it up there. What does that mean, Joshua? Jambo Nakupenda Rafiki.
Look at her name.
It looks like a language. It probably I don't know. It looks like a language. COVID-19 is just one of the many COVID viruses. Right. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, DJ Kabuli. All right. Somebody says the site is in shambles.
Right.
I'll take a trip down there and see for myself. Good. I don't know. Somebody says big up One Teeth. Okay, big up to
Big
One
up who?
Teeth. Well, that's an old message.
One-
I just
one-
thought it was funny to read. I like One Teeth. One Tooth. Sorry.
Toothless.
Stop it. Okay, continue yourself. Good morning to Rosetta saying good morning to us. Big up to all the people listening to Extreme Radio. All right. So Captain Phillips is the movie, but there was a serious problem with piracy off the Horn of Africa and still exists, but not as prevalent.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Here's some more. Yes, good morning from Brooklyn. So E.T.'s finger used to light up red. Remember I was asking that
Right,
earlier. This person says the virus was created. So touching on a bit that we were talking about and as we were moving along.
See? Population control.
Sometimes, okay.
Population control.
So, I mean, look at it really and truly. We only have like 2 more minutes. In terms of like population control. So it's either you create something to control the population or things happen because the population is too high.
I have a question.
or it's just overcrowded. You
I
understand?
have a question. Remember we've been talking about the whole Bible thing. It was last week.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna
No.
talk about
No.
Whew,
Just
all right.
just hear me out.
Okay.
Back then there were no viruses.
What? No, that's not true. Hello, good morning.
Hey, me again. I want to touch base on the Horn of Africa issue in Sudan, and that is absolutely correct. That it's still a problem today, right? But here, the foundation of the problem. In part of that water, it's considered international water, and the United States and French military go there and dump the nuclear waste from the nuclear subs, and it kill off all the people them fishing them because fish is the way of life over there for them people in Sudan and them places. Kill off all the people them fishing now. The people in them cannot feed their children. And they went to the United Nations and complained year after year after year after year. And you know what they say? If all don't want help, we're going to start to board all your ship on them, all your container ship on them with your French citizens and the United States citizens, them, and we're going to hold them for ransom. The foundation of that is an ongoing case in the United Nations, but a lot of the movie never go tell you that. Because now we look at those African people as terrorists, so to speak.
Terrorists. Yeah.
But the foundation of the problem is because the people them go and decimate the people and them only for source of income, the fishing industry, because they dumping the nuclear waste off the coast of Sudan. So that's to put things into context so people understand why, and rightfully so they should jump the people and them ship and hold them for ransom. Because I guess when you take out my food out of my mouth, me jump in your house and slit your throat. Simple so.
Okay,
Bring up all yourself.
that's just a saying. Okay, thank you, Max.
That was very graphic. But okay.
Max
Yeah,
is-
but he was
Max
right
is-
though. They cannot stereotype.
Max. Oh,
They stereotype everybody from one
it's called an ism.
couple experience.
It's called an ism, and the world is filled with a lot of isms and schisms. Good morning to DJ Greg. All right. So what I shared there,
Big up DJ Greg.
Eh,
DJ Greg and well boy.
so what I shared before with the language, what I read, right? It's actually Swahili. It means greetings. I love you, my friend.
All right.
Jambo Nakupenda Rafiki.
It's a good.
Jambo.
It's a nice name, anyways.
Okay, it's a bit long. Anyways, we're going to take a break. We have to give you your X News and your local weather report right here on X104.3 FM. All right. And of course, it's a Thursday, so we got a little bit of drama for you a little bit later on this morning. So stay tuned for that.